Fans had been waiting for such a long time for an Alan Wake sequel, and unfortunately, it was less than spectacular. They sidelined Alan for more than half of it. They decided to focus on this new character that didn't really resonate with people, and it just didn't seem like it had taken them all that much time to create this product. And we had been told for such a long time that it was doing spectacularly and it was making them money, but we now know Alan Wake 2 still hasn't made back its budget. Now, if you are a fan of Alan Wake 2, that's perfectly fine. You're allowed to like games, even if others don't, but you have to now accept the fact that it was a failure. The game's fans need to stop pretending like it was some major success, because it wasn't. And this just goes to show that Sweet Baby Inc. is toxic to games. Sweet Baby Inc. kills titles, and this was one of the, I would say, major games that really brought a lot of attention to Sweet Baby Inc. Of course, the game that started Gamergate 2 was a few months later Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but this is a title that brought a lot of negative attention to them because people were so upset. But Alan Wake 2 will soon be celebrating its 1-year anniversary, but the game still has failed to recoup its development costs, and you have to consider that not only did the base game come out, but they also have released DLC since then. It says in 78 days, Alan Wake 2 will be celebrating its 1-year anniversary from its October 26th, 2023 launch, which, by the way, is my birthday, funny enough. It was a critical success with an 89 on Metacritic and is receiving post-launch support with multiple expansions. That said, according to Remedy, the game still hasn't made back its budget. And Remedy hasn't released the budget number, so it seems that they didn't because the game was a failure for them, because they didn't want to basically embarrass themselves, but the rumor was that it cost them about $70 million. So you have to consider companies want to make double plus some. They probably were expecting to make like 160 to 170 million, but if they haven't even made back its budget, that means that it really could not get any worse for them. This is what happens when you decide to sideline your main character and go in some wacky direction where he actually is the one who needs to be saved by someone completely random. It just didn't make a whole lot of sense, and it was very disappointing. And it's sad that we had waited for over a decade for this game to come out just for it to be a disappointment, because so many people had loved Alan Wake 1. I also loved Alan Wake 1, but it doesn't look like things are going good for one of Sweet Baby Inc.'s largest titles. Alan Wake 2 still hasn't made back its budget, never mind making a freaking profit. So yet again, it's more proof that Sweet Baby Inc. destroys games, and it wouldn't shock me if in the near future we hear about major layoffs at Remedy. But that's all that I had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.